has always been one of Wendy's core values. But when she lost her father in March of 2022, it took on a new meaning for her, a way to continue his legacy. As she felt she was honoring Dad's heart of service, Wendy is a servant to our team, to her family, and to her community, and beautifully embodies everything Lift Where You Live stands for by committing to monthly local service, yearly international service, and frequently involving her team. Locally, Wendy volunteers every single month at her community network, sorting and packaging food for everyone from seniors to school children in the local backpack program. Wendy always invites local teammates to join, whether it's a party or a solo event. She never misses. In addition to monthly service, Wendy is always looking for ways to serve, whether it's delivering lunches to the local fire department, supporting a local charity initiative for organ donors and seatbelt awareness, participation in Operation Christmas Child, or simply buying lemonade from a sweet little girl raising money. Her eyes are always open to serve. In December of 2022, Wendy's team came together to buy Christmas gifts for 5 local men in recovery. Wendy led her Trinot team buying, wrapping, and delivering gifts for these men. Internationally, Wendy cherishes her time freedom to be able to go on week-long mission trips at least once a year. In November of 2021, she served in the Dominican Republic, where she helped buy a house for a family in need and loved on children at a boys and girls home. In October of 2022, she served in Nicaragua, spending a week building homes and loving on people. Wendy's example has encouraged our whole team to be more proactive in service.
I was raised to love God first and to love and serve others second. And I saw that happen over and over again in my home with my parents. But somewhere along the way, I got very focused on my life and my family, my friends, my church, and I got disconnected from my community. And then I attended my first Trinot convention in July 2021 and heard about our third pillar community and the Lift Where You Live movement. And something struck a chord, and I committed in July 2021 that I was going to volunteer at the very minimum once a month at my local community food bank. And you heard about Harvesters. They actually service 26 counties surrounding the Kansas City metropolitan area. And so I just commit to once a month going there. I think I've done it every month since July 2021, except for maybe 1 or 2 months. And it's passionate because it's serving little kiddos that don't have food on the weekends, or food insecure kids. It's also delivering fresh fruits and vegetables to our seniors, who might also be a forgotten population, right? Do I get a whole TED Talk 15 minutes? I'm kidding. Very passionate about service now. Meals for firefighters, that's something simple that we can do. The Lift Where You Live Facebook group, I'm going to give a plug for that, because it's not about saying, look at me, it's about giving people ideas that are super simple. We don't have to go on international mission trips, right? Like, my passion is to do that, to service in Managua, Nicaragua, and actually just returned there from last Friday, was there for another week. So building homes. You don't have to serve internationally. You can literally step out your front door and serve in the community. You know, individually we can't do everything, but we can each do our part, right? And that's what this Lift Where You Live movement is about. And A year ago, I think that I was in my most precious Lift Where You Live activity, and that was February 14, 2022. I went home to take care of my daddy, the man who taught me how to serve and love both God and people, for his last 17 days of his life. In March 2, 2022, he met Jesus face to face. And so that to me was my most important Lift Where You Live activity, to go home and serve my dad. And so it's a huge honor. I feel like it's an honor to my dad and what he instilled into me, and it's a huge honor, so thank you.
She said she didn't have a speech.
Thanks to all of you as well for all the stories that I know we don't always hear about, but we want to hear them. So please share them with us so that we can be inspired by all the goodness that is in this world right now. Thank you.